Welcome to the stage, your Chief Sales Officer, Mike Patillo.
All right, it's time to get serious for a few minutes. Is that okay? Say okay. Sometimes the best thing you can do in your business is get out of your own way. How many of you woke up this morning? All your hands should technically go up. Okay, even up at the top that you've been checked out for the last few minutes. How you doing all the way up there? Well, every morning when we wake up, we have choices. We have a lot of choices. When we wake up, we have to make the decision, do we roll out or do we roll over? And I can tell you, I remember years ago, almost 20 years ago now, when I was sleeping on that air mattress in that little dumpy apartment in Lexington, Kentucky, just dropped out of college. Kentucky's in the house, okay, it's always a few. And I remember every morning having to get up, and I looked back at the mattress because I couldn't afford, to get a bed, and I have to blow it back up and because I couldn't even afford the air pump at that time. And sometimes, rolling out's a little easier than rolling over depending on your circumstance. But we all have choices every single day, right? When you woke up this morning, you had a decision. Am I going to brush my teeth or not? How many brushed your teeth? How many of you took it to a whole nother level and flossed? Heard a long time ago, you only floss the ones you want to keep. But there's a lot of choices that we have every single day. What do I wear? What gear do I wear? What do I do? How many of you looked in the mirror this morning before you came here? Some of y'all should have, but you make that decision. Look at the person next to you, you're like, you should have. All right, you should have. But every morning you make that decision when you roll out, you're making those choices. Am I going to have a good attitude? Am I going to have a lousy attitude? I remember I heard Zig Ziglar a long time ago. He said, your attitude determines your altitude when it comes to success. And so many times we have to make those choices to have that good attitude. You say, the only problem, I found this, it was years of research on my part, really looking at analytics and studying. I found there's one common denominator in every choice that I made. It was me. Years of research of doing things wrong. Guess what? Guess who's the common denominator in every single choice that you make? It's you. If you agree, say aye. You see, the problem is a lot of people, like how Mark says most people, they make these choices every day, and they make the same choices every day, and they expect different results. That's what we call insanity, right? You've seen the cliche, the quote, the definition, year after year after year, people do the same thing over and over and over. And the key word here is they expect different results, right? There's nothing wrong with doing the same thing over and over and over. That's what our business teaches, if you're getting the results that you want. But if you're not getting the results that you want and you keep doing the same thing again and again and again and again and again and again, it'll drive you crazy. Will you agree with me? Right? Some of you have been doing that in your business, but here's what I found. 86,400. It's a big number, isn't it? 86,400. There's 86,400 seconds in every day. I didn't know that till a couple days ago. Never did the math, never took the time. But what I realized is that you had the same 86,400 seconds that I do. Can you believe that? Right, that's crazy, right? I look at Nick Walinda, and I know some of you kind of know where this conversation's going, and you're going, oh, I know where he's going with this. Well, Nick Walinda has the same 86,400 seconds that you do. It's the difference of the choices that he makes every day on how he's going to spend them. If you agree, say aye. It's a little lighter aye now. Everybody's like, ooh, it's getting serious now. But it's important you understand it's the same amount for each of you. I know you're thinking, oh, these presidentials, God must have blessed them with 102,000 seconds a day. No, they just choose to spend them differently. Guess what? We have one blitz card for this crazy rap thing. One. We don't give the presidentials or the triple diamonds a special one that everybody says yes to. They just do it more than you did for a longer time, and they're more consistent. You know, hate to tell you, but there is no magic frou-frou dust. It's called work. You gotta work. And then you got to do it again, and you got to do it again, and you got to do it again. And then guess what? When you get to ambassador, you go, woo, I'm arrived. No, you haven't. You go back to work. And you got a 2.0 to build it again. Guess what? We have one rap. Let me just tell you, Luis doesn't have 7 formulas that we ship out just to the people that we want to get results. It's the same product for each and every one of you. But how many times have you put it on somebody in the last month? Look at the person next to you and said, how many people have you rapped last month? And now answer them. And now if they don't say any, hit them in the head and say, you're the common denominator. All right, easy. One team, one mission. I got a little carried away. All right, back to me. Shh. But here's the thing. We have one compensation plan as well. You look at our average income chart. Guess what? Every single person in the company, every single one, they start at distributor. And they have to work their way up. Now, fortunately, we have a very simple system. And people can follow it, and we're going to even take it to a whole nother level tomorrow, but that'll wait till tomorrow. But here's what I want you to think about. I think about Brandon and Denise. I look at you guys, and I look at Brandon and Denise, and I go, okay, he was like a rocket scientist or something before this, and she was a psychologist or something like that, right? Denise, just one quick question. Did you start as a distributor?
Absolutely.
Brandon, did you?
I sure did.
Okay. Did Mark pull you aside one day and said, hey, Luis has got this special batch of extra good wraps we're going to ship to you guys so you can go to Black Diamond? Did that ever happen?
Never happened.
Never happened, guys. We've debunked it right here. They had to work to get to Black Diamond. What about, I got Stephanie and Joel Dunn here. Joel, how you doing?
Amazing.
I knew you were. So, Stephanie, you started as distributor, right?
Started as a distributor.
Pam didn't like personally rub all of the blitz cards and give you the magic, mojo, did she?
We didn't have blitz cards.
Speaking of Pam. Hi, Pam.
Hey, baby.
She just said that because she wants me to call her my younger sister.
It's so true.
So, Pam, when I think about all these people, look at this. There's people all the way up in the very top. Pam, you say something sometimes, and I love it. You say, you got to get over yourself.
Yes.
And there's still people in this audience that after they've seen Nick walk that wire, they've seen the top 100, they've seen the top 15, they've seen the top 10. Last night they were at the Bayside Worship. You've seen top leaders share from their hearts how to build it. There's still people in this audience, Pam. They still doubt that they can do this business. I'm curious. Just if you truly just in your heart, you're like, I still don't know if I can do this. Raise your hand. Anybody just being honest?
Oh, there's one right over here.
Go over there to him.
All right. Hello, baby. Come on up. What's your name?
Rebecca Hewitt.
Well, hello, Rebecca. So what's the deal? Why do you doubt?
I'm just in my own way. I know that.
Because you're what?
I'm just in my own way. I know that.
So what way are you in? What is it?
Just self-doubt and like, I don't know.
What do you say to yourself?
I'm too busy.
I'm busy? You're too busy to become a millionaire?
Yes.
Do you have kids?
I have 5.
5. 5. Okay. VIP. Anybody in here and VIP have 5 or more kids? Please stand up. Rebecca, your children should be your why, not your excuse, not your busyness. Are you ready to get over yourself?
Yes.
I love it. She's ready. All right.
Hey,
Mike,
Pam.
do you have one? Where are
Pam,
you?
no, while you're over there, is there any? I saw some other hands go up right over here.
Don't.
Anybody right here near Pam?
she's-
Who else?
Yeah, that was you. Was that you?
Go
right.
get him, Pam. Go get him. Have him come out. Don't let her go.
Hi there. What's your name?
Brittany Sheridan.
All right, Brittany. Anybody else got a name? Brittany over here and top VIP. You want to be the first Brittany in VIP?
I love that. I would love that.
All right, so what are you doubting?
I overcomplicate, Pam. I just don't know how to keep it simple. I always feel like there's something secret that I'm missing.
Yeah. Okay, so when's the last time that you physically wrapped somebody?
2 weeks ago.
How'd it go?
Great.
Okay,
Pam, you're making me feel silly.
so why didn't you go do it again last week?
I have no idea.
Anybody else feel like they, in the beginning, overcomplicated? I think all of you should probably stand up. Who overcomplicated the business in the beginning? Yeah. 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 All right, so her question is, how did you get it out of your own way? You just get out.
Okay.
Okay.
All
You
right.
just get out. You just throw away all the extra papers. You get rid of anything outside of a blitz, a wrap, or a repeat. Period. Steps to success. That's it. Go fill it out every single month. Every month. What rank are you?
I'm a Ruby.
A Ruby. Well, you got to Ruby. Yes. Complicated. You got to Ruby. All right. Are you going diamond?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. When?
60 days or less.
60 days or less. I want you to stay in touch with me and uncomplicated.
Got it.
All right.
Ooh.
Mike.
I like that, Pam. We got 2 commitments today. So I'm curious, who is scared that they just can't do it? Anybody? Hi. What's your name?
Lauren,
Where are you from?
Yuma, Arizona.
Yuma, Arizona. What are you scared of?
Well, myself, I'm scared of others.
Whoa, wait a second. Boo! You're not that scary. Come on, get real. What are you scared of?
People judging me. I'm scared of.
I get that. What are you scared they're gonna judge you about?
Just that they won't believe me, that they won't
They won't believe what?
That that I'm into this, that this is my business and this is my passion. That they won't believe in the products, no matter
Okay, why do you care if they believe?
how. I don't know.
You don't know. Does this make you uncomfortable? Good. You know what you need to get? A little uncomfortable, because you're awesome. And here's the thing. Who pays your bills?
I do.
You have kids? No? You're gonna have more bills, you have kids. So then, here's the reality. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Because if you are worried about that, you know what you're probably doing? You're probably complicating how you're telling them. You're probably going out and you're trying to tell them how excited you are and how passionate you are, and you're gonna go back and tell everybody, and we call it, you get word vomit. You're gonna puke on them when you go home to Yuma and be like, you're not gonna believe what happened in Tampa. It's amazing, it changed my life. There was these people, they went around, they got in my face. It was really scary, but man, I'm gonna make $1 million. And guess what? They're not gonna believe you. Nor probably should they. Because you're gonna scare them. So you know what you do? Pam, we blitz,
We rap.
we
repeat.
You gotta keep it simple. You gotta keep it simple. You gonna do it?
Yes.
Say, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
No, say it like you mean it.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Pam, over here. You got somebody that something's holding them back in
Right
the
here?
business?
Hi, baby.
Hi.
That's a new thing. Hi, baby. All right. You got to say it Southern.
Hi, baby.
What's your name?
Jamie Chickling.
Whoa. All right. When you're on stage for ambassador, we'll have Mark say your name.
Please. Please. And I want him to spell it too.
Okay. All right. So tell us what's going on.
I am very nervous to blitz. I am very scared. I'm just nervous. I just shake and break down.
Next question.
I hope everyone from France and Spain got that.
Do I need to translate?
No, you don't need to translate. I think they got that. All right, so when you feel like you're going to, and let me wipe that thought out of my brain. It's going to take a little while. All right, so when you feel like do you have blitz cards?
Yes, ma'am.
You do. Okay, so you're out. You're out. You don't go out?
Oh, yeah, I
go
out.
yeah.
thought you meant am I out?
No. When you go out.
Yes.
When you go out. So what, like you see someone, do you hear that voice in your head that says, give them a blitz card?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Who hears that voice? We hear that voice all the time. How many of you would say 99% of the time you don't listen? Yeah. Okay. I know who that is telling me. And we heard last night what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to follow through with that. Because that's your next ambassador. That's a person that, see, you care too much about yourself and you need to get over yourself. Because this is not about you at this point. When you hear that voice, that person needs this.
I'm sorry. Have you heard that crazy rap thing?
Oh, all right. No, please have a seat. This is all about her. It's not about you right now. Not now, but I'm going to come back to you, okay? So what I'm trying to drive across to you is when you are out, just like your best friend, did you recruit her or did she recruit you?
It took her a year to recruit me.
Now think about how she has changed your life. Has your best friend changed your life? Was she your best friend before It Works?
For 30 years.
For 30 years. Look at her face. Do you know that you could go out tomorrow and hand a Blitz card to someone that is in such need of what's going on, something going on in their life, and here you are all worried about how they're going to think about you when they've got such desperation going on in their life. And that could be your next best friend for the next 30 years.
Yes, ma'am.
It's just changing your perspective.
My perspective.
That's all it is. It's changing your perspective. All right, come here for a second. Come here. Because she's bold. Oh, my God. This girl is beyond bold. What's your name?
Michelle.
All right, Michelle. Can she blitz?
Yeah, she can.
Can she rap?
Yes, she can.
Can she repeat?
Yes, she can.
Can y'all walk ambassador together?
We will.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you.
Wow.
All right, Mike.
Pam, you know, I'm thinking, I was looking up the very top rows. There's a lot of people that took everything they had to get here. How many of you you're bunking up with somebody? Raise your hand. Wow. How many of you, and I mean really, Pam, I'm gonna keep walking back this way. How many of you, it took every last dime you had to sell something to get here? Come here. Pam, I saw a couple over there here in a second.
Oh my gosh,
You
I
got
gotta
one?
go around here.
Okay.
They're
Real
all
quick,
they're
what's your name,
crying.
hon?
Ryan,
Where you from?
Oklahoma.
What part of Oklahoma?
Oklahoma City,
All right. Why'd you come?
because I needed to be recommitted and remotivate myself in this business because I'm about ready to quit.
Okay. That's cool. So, are you uncomfortable right now? A little bit?
Just, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? I have that effect at times. So, let me get to the root of this. You're going to quit. Why?
Because I was listening to the lies in my head of saying that I would never make it in this business, and I've been in the business for almost 3 years.
If you've been in the business 3 years, stand up. You got a lot of people in the same boat as you, and they made the decision to be here too. So quit listening to the lies. Tell them, leave me alone. Tell them right now.
Leave me alone.
They don't believe you. Say, leave me alone.
Leave me alone and get the hell away from me.
Good job. Pam, well, you got somebody over there that they took everything to get here?
I think so. Right here? Both of you? All three of you. Come here. Okay, so tell me who you are.
I'm Brandy. I'm from Monroe, North Carolina.
I'm Caitlin. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
And I'm Amanda Watson from Waxhaw, North Carolina.
Okay, when Mike asked that question, all three of you started crying. So, what's going on?
My car got repossessed so I could get here, and I'm fine with it because I wanted to get here. I have a 2-year-old little boy, and I could care less about my car right now. I just wanted to change my life when I got here.
I got laid off of a full-time job in September, so I've been struggling the last few months. But I just recently got a new job, and I used every last penny to get here and used a credit card.
What do you want from the conference?
I knew I had to be here because I need Diamond. I need the money. I need it so bad. I'm struggling. I'm in debt right now, and I just need this business so bad.
Can she do it?
Yes. We all can. I'm a mom of 5, 7 down to 2, and they're my reason I'm here. I didn't have the money to come, and probably 3 weeks before the ticket went on sale, I had a settlement come to me from an accident when I was 5 years old. And I took that settlement to come here, and I'm ready to go home and be able to provide a better family for my babies.
I want everyone to get on your feet and show them what it's going to feel like when they walk across that stage. We don't need to say anything more. It is done. Go home, go to work, and I can't wait to take you out to the most incredible dinner. And it will be all on me, every bit of it. We're going to stay in touch, and this is going to happen for you. Thank you.
All right, Pam, one more topic, maybe a couple questions. And how many of you here, you know, you had an unsupportive spouse? Why are you excited about that? He's sitting next to you. I remember.
He must really be unsupportive.
Yeah, really unsupportive. Came all the way here in an It Work shirt, green all the way down. I remember Ashley Sinclair.
Yeah.
Ashley Sinclair, number 9 Money Earner this year. 9 days into the business, she went home, she ran, Pam, and she goes to her family, I'm gonna make us $1 million. And Danny and the kids looked at her from the kitchen table and they said, can you just make us lunch?
Yeah. Can you just make us lunch? You know, I remember when we first started the company and I'm out working, and all Dave's seeing is me out working, and no money's coming in. There's nothing coming in. And it was really hard for him. But this is what I did. Set him down and I said, Dave, do you believe in me? Of course I believe in you. He married me. I said, then this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go work, so that we can have a life that is undeniably the most incredible life that we could ever imagine. And I can tell you to this day, I've never seen Dave smile bigger. So all of you, go home, have a family meeting, and ask your spouse, do you believe in me? And look them dead in the eye, set the kids down, build the dream board, and go to work.
I like that. You know, I'll share one last piece of advice when it comes to spouses. You know, if you're here with your spouse, or if you're not, if they're supportive, if they're unsupportive, don't ask for more than their support. Right? Some people get so gung-ho that they got to be in this, right? They got to be in the black, green, and bling. You got to come, you got to come, you got to come. They'll come in due time if you stay consistent, if you commit and don't quit, and you just keep putting it out there, right? The proof's in the pudding. Don't try to sell them why they need to be in this. What Pam just talked about is she went out and said, I'm going to go to work. And now, 15, 20 years later, that's where they're at. Some of you are just getting started and you're like, you got to come, and you're still trying to put bills or food on the table and pay the bills. So you got to keep putting one foot in front of the other, because the choices that you make every single day, at the end of the day, we started this by saying you are the common denominator. So you focus on you building the business, and you stay loyal to your business. I think about this, Pam. This next couple we're going to bring up, they've been loyal to this business. They've been extremely loyal to the company, and they built an amazing legacy. But everybody in this room, if they're loyal long enough, they can build an amazing legacy for their family. So what do you say? We're going to bring up some special people to do something special that we've never done before, and it works.
And Mike, I know who's coming up, and it just warms my heart beyond belief, because they absolutely deserve this. So let's do it.
Let's bring up Bring out your CEO and First Lady, Mark Pentecost and Cindy Pentecost.